what case are you going to pick for your new PC build?
Hi, I'm Paul, this is Diane, and we are the PC Zombies. And today we're going to describe the case we're picking for the new PC we're building for me. And I'm kind of excited. We've already picked very high-end CPU, memory, graphics card, motherboard, power supply. This thing is going to be fast. We've got top of the line across the board.
And the process we're going to use to pick the case we outlined in our last video.
Okay, then let's just get right into it.
All right. Drum roll, what case did you pick?
The first thing I did is I figured out the brands that I'm accepting. So far, we know we have a Phanteks water block on our graphics card, and almost everything else looks like Corsair. So I want the case, if it has RGB, to work with one of those systems. Next, I want it white. We bought white motherboards, white memory. We bought a lot of white, so we want to keep with the white theme. But another reason for picking white is because white actually brightens up the inside of the case. So we've bought some high-end components, and I want to show those off. And we're going to do a custom water loop. If it's white, it's going to hold the light in and be more reflective. If it's black or a dark color, everything inside gets dark as well. From a viewing perspective, I like the tempered glass, but I want two panes of tempered glass, one on the front and one on the side. The front one is where the fans used to be on traditional cases. Nowadays, they put the fans on the back side of the case. I like that better.
That'll look cool.
Yeah, it would.
Did Corsair have any cases?
They did, but the only one that looks like it's going to work for me would be the 6500X. But it's a little boxy and tight. It looks like it'd be hard to put a custom water loop in the inside and have the space that I really want. And it doesn't have RGB. So let's look at Phanteks.
Did Phanteks cases meet your requirements?
I found a series of Phanteks cases that exactly meets my requirements. They're called the NV series. There's an NV5, 7, and 9. My current case is a full tower. It's under my desk. There's plenty of room. If it's a little bit bigger, that's okay. For the inside, I'm doing a custom water loop. So I am going to need more space for the radiators, fans, water pump, water reservoir. The 9 looks so big, I think it's actually too big. The 5 is a little small for what I want. The 7 is the Goldilocks case for this high-end build. Let me tell you about it, Di.
Okay.
First of all, it comes in white. It has great space for fans and radiators. I could put 3 fans and a radiator on the front, 3 fans on the bottom, a couple of exhaust fans on the back, and even a couple or 3 exhaust fans on the top if I need to. I could even put an extra radiator on the top if I want to.
Wow. And that leads to the next question. Can you view the inside?
It has both a front and a side viewing of tempered glass on a metal frame.
I love sparkly.
Sparkly because of the metal and the tempered glass reflect?
Yeah.
Oh, she's right. Okay. And it's so clean, Diane. It has a door in the rear and a panel in the back. So if I wanted to actually turn it and put it on the left side of my desk, I could actually do that and it will be pretty clean because all the cables coming out the back now are hidden behind the door.
Nice.
That's nice. So I'm kind of excited about that as one of the other options.
How are you going to control dust?
It only has one dust screen and it's on the bottom. I really, Phanteks, I'd really love to see you put a dust screen on the front 3 fans. You need more intake than exhaust. And if you're gonna do that, you can't have all the intake just at the bottom. So kind of disappointed about that. We're gonna have to figure out a way to work around it or deal with dust.
We can do that. Are you concerned about cable management?
I am concerned about cable management.
I remember your last PC build, you had fans on the top and you were trying to squish all those cables in.
Oh my gosh, yeah, because the fans have big connectors on them going to power and other connectors going to USB, and you need an extra USB block to split up the USB to go to all the fans. It was ridiculous. I had so many problems with that. But there are now fans you could buy that have only one cable that does control and power. And the fans can actually connect to each other, so you don't need a cable necessarily for every single fan. That's going to make a lot of difference for cable management. The 7 does come with very good cable channels. I like that for cable management. It has a back area where I could put more cables if I have to and put the cover on. It has a little bit of space for the external hard drives that I don't use, but I will use for my USB hubs and RGB controllers.
Do you want the case to have RGB?
It's not required because, again, we're focused on the inside, but if they have good RGB on the inside as part of the case, I'm interested. But I don't want those little LED lights that are 2 inches apart. Kind of tired of that. You know, it's been done too much. I like the glow rods where you could just, it looks like a single glowing of one color or multiple colors. The 7 has great RGB.
Oh.
It has RGB tubes that are glow kind of tubes around the motherboard.
Oh, I like
And
that.
you could buy an RGB upgrade kit, which I will, which puts those glow rods also completely around the tempered glass on the front and the side. It's going to be pretty good.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking I might be able to manage it with the IQ software. Fingers are crossed. I don't have to use a Phanteks RGB management software. It does hook up to the Asus motherboard, and the Asus motherboard does have a plugin with IQ that manages it. If not, I'm hoping IQ has a plugin for Phanteks.
Do you have any graphics card requirements?
Well, first of all, since I'm using a custom water loop and I have a custom water block on the graphics card, I'm throwing out the air cooler. I don't have that big, huge graphics card we bought. It's gonna be a lot smaller. But I do want to do a vertical mount on the graphics card. This case has a vertical GPU kit that you could buy, so you could do a vertical mount graphics card. That also has an RGB line on it.
Will the power supply be a concern?
This case has plenty of room for my power supply and cables. The power supply is actually hidden in the case. You can only see it by taking off the back cover and looking inside.
I like that.
I kind of like that too. I mean, power supplies aren't attractive to begin with.
No.
And because I couldn't get a white power supply with the power that we needed, I can hide the black power supply. So no, who cares?
Sweet. How about cooling requirements?
There's really not much. I need to fit the water cooler in there, like I said earlier. The 7, it has an inlet port at the top and an outlet port at the bottom. That makes managing the custom water loop a lot easier because I could refill it or drain it and clean it out from time to time without having to open it up.
Do you have any SSD or hard disk requirements?
I won't be using anything SATA, so I don't care if it has no spots for that. And one of the things I like about it is it doesn't come with built-in fans. So I'm not buying fans or getting fans with it that I'm paying for that I won't use.
Did you buy it yet?
Okay, let's talk about how I shopped for it, all right? I went up to Amazon and I looked it up, and the first thing I checked is the date first available because I didn't want an old case. And yay, it's a 2023 case. I can do this.
Good.
And the reviews were good. People said they love the aesthetics, they love the build quality, they love the cable management. It's just a premium case always around.
I can't wait for my PC build.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be fun. I can't wait either. So after we get mine built and all jacked up with overclocking and everything else, we'll start on yours.
Mine will be a lot simpler.
Will it?
Yeah.
Okay. The only bad reviews I saw on it were it's heavy and big. Well, I don't mind heavy and big. I mean, it's gonna be a problem when I sell it like 5 years down the road and I have to ship it, but I'll be okay until then. So that's it, Di. That's the case we're gonna get. Please stick around, please subscribe. We got one more video on cooling solutions, and then we're gonna start building this PC.
And please give us the thumbs up if you like the video.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Bye.
Bye.